Hey guys, it's Jedd here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, it's such a pleasure to join you. Today we're going to deal with a decimal fractions question, and specifically we're going to look at multiplication of decimal fractions. Now they've given us this question. They've said to us 0,15 times 0,3. So let's look at the different types of methods. So the first method is a little bit longer than the second method, and you'll know this one quite well because you've probably been doing it since grade 3 or 4. But in this one, we basically take the 0,15 and we multiply it by the 0,3, and we just need to add another 0 there just so we can balance the two out. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this number and we're going to multiply each of those. Then we're going to take this number, we're going to multiply each of those, and then we're going to take this number and we're going to multiply each of those. So let's start off with the 0, okay? So when we take the 0 and we multiply everything on top, we know that 0 times anything is 0, so all of our answers are going to be 0. Then we're going to move to the 3. Because we've moved over 1, so we're now working within the tens column, we need to automatically put a 0 in. And 3 times 5 is going to give us 15, so we need to carry over a 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Added the 1 is going to be 4. And then 3 times 0 is 0. Okay, then we move on to this 0. And now because we're dealing in the hundreds column, we're going to put 2 zeros. And then we're going to times the 5, the 1, and the 0 by 0, which gives us 0 across the board. Now we need to add up everything. So if we add up this column, we're going to get 0. Then we move over to the next column, which will give us 5. The next column gives us 4. The next column gives us 0. And the next column gives us 0. Now, let's look at the total number of decimal places we've got in our question, okay? The question here that we've used is we've got 2 decimal places there and we've got 2 decimal places there. So we've got a total number of 4 decimal places. So our answer needs to have 4 decimal places. So we're going to have, put in the comma in there, and that's going to be our answer. It's going to be 0,045. We don't need to include that 0, and therefore our answer is going to be D. Okay? Now the second method is a little easier than this one. Okay? And I'm going to write out method 2, and I would urge you to use method 2, so get comfortable with it. What you do is you're going to take the numbers only. So you're going to take the numbers only and you're going to say 15 times 3, and that's going to give you 45. You're then going to look at the total number of decimal places you've got in the original question, and that is going to give you 3. So we know that our answer needs to have 3 decimal places. So therefore, our answer is going to be 0,045 because we need 3 decimal places. So if we start where the comma is here, we go 1, 2, 3. We know there needs to be a 0 included and another 0 there. And that gives us the exact same answer as method 1. Right, guys, that's all from me. Hope that helped. I would urge you to really get used to method 2. Get that mental maths nice and quick. But if you don't remember how to do that in a test, you can always resort to method 1. The important bit is just making sure you remember to include the decimal point in the right space. That's all from me, guys. Before I go, very special thank you to our sponsors for making this video possible. If you've got more questions like this, visit our website for tons more of these epic tutorial videos. If we haven't answered your question yet, send it to us and we'll respond with a personalized video. Until the next time, guys, stay epic.